So, folks, let me be very clear. The single greatest deal in numismatics is visiting a very large sale at a fun or an ANA show. It doesn't cost you anything.
It's an amazing deal.
I remember when I was a kid. Actually, this was my first early $5 gold coin was an 1800. I believe it was like an XF, AUA. You know how many lawns I had to mow in Florida during the summer to get the money to be able to buy one of these? I think at the time it was like $1,200. And this is sometime in the mid-1980s. And now that coin's probably worth closer to $20,000. But you don't see a lot of
local
these.
coin shop had it 1800?
No, is that a coin show? I mean, is it a local coin show? Yeah, it was wild. Yeah, it was even a Capital Plastics holder, which are even rare for the diameter of these coins. But I just remember being mesmerized by it because, this is I know a lot of young people on here. There used to be this thing called books before there was the internet, and you would see pictures of early gold coins. But what limits it is they don't really put the denomination on the gold coin. You look at it by size. You're kind of guessing if you really don't know, but it's fairly easy to tell. It's still the size of a $5 gold coin. But there's 2.5, 5s, and $10 early gold coins. Some of them have similar designs.
The 2.5s are confusing also because it's the same reverse as the dime.
Yeah, bingo. There you go. Same reverse as the dime. But I just remember they were so intimidating. You would never see them. When you would see them, they were always like $10,000, $20,000, $30,000. So what advice would you give to the newer collectors that are like, you know what, early gold's cool, but like, how do I start? Where do I begin?
I'd say early gold is probably not something someone should start with.
Okay.
I think I would start with something that's a little less expensive, a little easier to understand. The way you learn is having skin in the game. So
Right.
Obviously you got to write some checks and buy some coins. But the way you can avoid a lot of mistakes is I would, for at least 3 to 6 months, I would go to the ANA show, the summer ANA show,
Right.
and the winter fun show in Orlando, which is coming up in a few weeks.
Right.
And go look at the auction lots.
Sure.
Don't even go to the bourse floor. Just look at the auction lots, and you're not going to buy anything. But look at the coins that appeal to you, and circle them and take notes, and then find a dealer who you're comfortable with, which you probably hopefully have done before you go to the coin show, and ask him if he's looked at the coins and see if you guys agree. And if all the coins he thinks are recolored you love, then you have a problem.
You learn it real quick, yeah.
But there's generally no place better than an ANA auction or a fun auction to see large quantities of really good early gold coins. And actually Heritage has a deal this year. The Harvey Jacobson collection, it's a virtually complete set of 1795 through 1834 and half eagles by die variety.
Wow.
Which is insane.
Very technical.
It's like some of these coins are so rare, and to collect them by die variety is just nuts.
This is coming up the fun sale in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. So, folks, let me be very clear. The single greatest deal in numismatics is visiting a very large sale at a fun or an ANA show. It doesn't cost you anything.
It's an amazing deal.
You could look at $500,000 coins, $1 million gold coins. You can look at dozens of early gold coins for as long as you like in a perfect setting with great lighting, and there's people to ask questions of. That's how you learn. You go and you look, study, take your time. As I was saying, don't buy anything. Just stay focused on learning and getting exposure. But Heritage has a collection of early $5 gold coins, a complete set. Perfect opportunity for everyone to go out there and learn. Okay.
And what's great about this set is that, like for 1795 half eagles, there's I think 13 or 14 different die varieties, and he's got virtually every one.
Wow.
So you can compare multiple coins of the same date in the same grade, or in pretty dates that are or grades that are reasonably close to each other, and that's an incredible opportunity.
Oh, that is cool.